Hello everyone. Now let's move on to the naming of aryl compounds. Again, remember aryl compound, aromatic compound, arenes. It means that it contains a benzene ring. We already go through what is a benzene. Okay. Now let's go through the naming of this aryl compound. So here, some aryl compounds have functional groups that are substituted directly into the benzene ring in place of the hydrogen atoms. It means that this hydrogen atom, it will be replaced by another atoms or another groups of atoms. Okay, so that groups of atom will be directly attached to the benzene because it replaces this hydrogen on the benzene. So for example, let's say we replace this hydrogen with chlorine. So it will looks like this. And remember, you can just simply draw your benzene like this. No need to show the hydrogen. It's understood that each of these carbon is attached to a hydrogen. Okay. Now, here, we replace one of the hydrogen with chlorine. So you have to show the chlorine here. Okay. And this is the benzene. Chlorine, you call it chloro. And here you have a benzene, then it will be chlorobenzene. No spacing in between. Let's say if I put here bromine, Br, then the name here will be bromobenzene. Okay. Now, another one. Okay, I already explained this chlorobenzene. Next one, same thing. Instead of putting chlorine here, I put NO2. NO2, the name is nitro. Okay. So, how do you name this? It will be nitrobenzene. Okay. Now, you don't have to put one nitrobenzene because that's the only NO2 that we have here. Unless if you have more than one, then you have to give numbering. Okay. Now, next one. I already explained this. You don't call this benzol. Okay, never. Because another name for benzene is phenyl. Okay, PHENYL. But since it has OH, okay, alcohol group, then you call it phenol instead of phenyl. So it will be phenol. Or L stands for alcohol. So don't call it benzol. Never ever call it benzol. Okay, it will be phenol. Okay. Now next one. Now here we have bromine, 3 bromine, and we have OH. So you have to decide which one will be your parents' name. Okay. I don't mean your parents' name lah. I mean for this group. Okay. Now what will be the parents' chain? So the parents' chain will be phenol because OH. Okay. OH is more what do you call that, more preferable compared to a bromine. Okay, it will be more towards the OH characteristic if it reacts, okay, instead of a halogenoalkane. Okay, so phenol will be the parent's name. So you already know, okay, phenol is the parent's name. Therefore, the OH here is on the first carbon. You count this as the first carbon. Next one, this will be carbon number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And you can see that your bromine here, it's on the second, fourth, and on the sixth. And remember, you have to give the lowest numbering. OH is already the first carbon because that's the parent's chain. So you know that your OH is the first carbon here. So OH is on the first carbon, and then you go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, some of you might ask, teacher, can I go anti-clockwise? Yes, as long as you can give the lowest numbering. But if I count anti-clockwise, it's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it's still on the 2, 4, and 6 position. So how to name this? It will be 2, 4, 6. That's the numbering. Okay, dash. Tri means there are 3 bromine. Okay, 3. You have 3 of the same thing. So you call it tri, bromo because of this Br, and the parent's chain is phenol. So 2, 4, 6 tribromophenol. Okay. Now here it says note the numberings of carbon atoms in the benzene ring to describe the position. Okay. So you have to give the number as long as you can give the lowest numbering. And you know the parent's chain will get that first numbering. Okay. Now another one, the last one here, you see I have NH2. So this is amine. Okay. Now instead of calling it benzylamine, okay, we don't call it that. Instead, we name it phenyl. Use the other name of benzene, phenyl. And NH2 is an amine, so you call it phenylamine, not benzylamine. Okay, it will be phenylamine. And please, this one is NH2 amine. The other one is NO2, that is nitro. Okay? So this one NH2, it will be amine, and since it is directly attached to a benzene, you call it phenylamine. Okay, so I hope this is very useful for you. Then you can go do your worksheets, the one that I gave together with the notes. Thank you.